Hi everyone, welcome to our channel JK CoDEVERSE. I hope you're happy with the way of explaining the concepts. So if you really like that, please show some love and support by subscribing or sharing with your friends who need this knowledge. Because I'm not just browsing some information and I'm not just reading those information just like that. First, I'm understanding the concept, I'm understanding the whole software or any tool I'm using, and I'm getting the hands-on with that, and after that I'll divide that into subparts, and I'm not telling the unnecessary informations. I'm telling only the necessary information which you will need, which will be useful in your development field. So please show some love for this time I spent, for the time I'm spending. Okay, let's get some knowledge. In this, we'll learn Swagger tools. See, there are some open source tools like which will be free, which have a subscription based. Let's see some open tools. So this is the official page of Swagger. Actually, Swagger was came into existence, I think, on 2010, and after that, the OpenApi, I think, is around 2015-16, and this Swagger was occupied by this Smart Bear, I think, recently. So now, you shouldn't be confused with OpenApi and Swagger. OpenAPI is a specification document, and if you're referring the tool to build a document, you should refer as Swagger, which is occupied by Smart Bear. So, yeah. So these are some tools: Swagger Editor, Swagger UI, and Swagger CodeGen. These are open source tools. Okay. See, the Swagger Editor, which is for designing the API. Editor is just like editor. We have a Eclipse, IntelliJ editor, right? So just like editor, we'll write the specification there. Then Swagger UI, whatever we wrote in our editor, it will show in a design, like in a graphical format, and Swagger UI in our interface, it will show that information. And CodeGen, I said we can generate the server code, client code, right? Using OpenAPI specification, we can do this. Okay. So if you want to see the Swagger editor UI and CodeGen, so this is one example. This is the Swagger editor, whatever we write. This is Swagger editor. The information we write here, it will show here. It's a post, the details of this. We can expand this, the parameters, how the response will be, the schema, everything will show in a user interface. And if you observe, there is a generate server and there is a generate client. We can generate this server code and we can generate this client code in any of the language. See, the Python, Ruby, or HTML, Java, JavaScript. We can convert this specification into the client code. So this is the use of Swagger. This use open source Swagger tools. Okay, and there is some paid tools like Swagger Hub, Swagger Inspector, etc. So we'll get a hands-on in this. In coming videos, we'll get a hands-on in Swagger Editor and Swagger UI, and we'll try to do Swagger CodeGen also. We'll use that. See, we are going to write this entire code for our API. It sounds interesting, right? So we'll get a hands-on on this in a coming videos. Thank you.